Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to present my new lab, which is Bioprocess Development Lab at Jerzy Haber Institute of Catalysis and Physical Chemistry of Polish Academy of Science in Krakow. So, before giving you the outlook of my lab, I want to say a few words about the story behind it. So, I'm a biotechnologist, microbiologist, and I was working for a couple of years with bacterial polymers synthesized by bacteria, namely polyhydroxyalkanoates, and those are really good substituents for petroleum chemicals, and you can obtain them via fermentation. And they have two great features. They're biodegradable, so we can make an object out of it and throw it away in the nature, and it will disintegrate within 2 months up to 2 years, depending on the polymer that bacteria did. And the other feature, it's biocompatibility. So you can make implants and implant them into one's body, so the body will recognize it as its own, as those polymers. They are built from building blocks, metabolites of fat metabolism. And in my lab, we are creating different polymers of different physicochemical properties, and we are making biomaterials for skin and bone regeneration. So, for example, for bone regeneration, we are blending it with ceramic supports, and we are also using small molecules coming from the polymers, so 3-hydroxy acids, and those are great molecules because they have 2 different groups that you can use biocatalysis or chemistry to attach them to other molecules. So we are making biosurfactants, new antibiotics, and we are also developing new solvents which are non-toxic and can be applied instead of commonly used solvents in industry. After a couple of years, I've managed to secure funds, and we have built a building that will be opened this summer, and it has different facilities that we can optimize the process in fermenters. So we've got different type of fermenters, and here I'm presenting only few types of equipment we have. So we have a full line that you can actually take a bioprocess and develop it, optimize it in 5-liter scale, and then move it to 30 liters and 200 liters. We've got some industrial scale equipment like freeze dryers and rotor vats that one can test their optimum and develop optimum process. So in my lab, we can develop a bioprocess from scratch. So someone has an idea to use a bag and a substrate, one can come to us and we can help from small scale, flask scale, bring it to the fermenter and then scale it up using mathematical modeling. We also opened a small lab that is capable of testing biomaterials, materials and chemicals using mammalian cells. So we use confocal microscopy in order to even look deep in the cell to see whether the cytoskeleton is changing in response to a material. And tapping into resources of our institute, we've got a great amount of different equipment that can characterize either materials or chemicals for physical-chemical properties. So if you need expertise in scaling up processes, you can come and learn with us, or you can give us contracts. We can help with this. We can test materials. And thank you very much for your time. So,
thank you. Strangely, you look younger than on this picture. 2 questions to the laboratory, to the institute. It can be technical one or business one. Do you have any questions? I will ask one. I represent a group of 29 university SPVs, and we do commercialize, we do product development. How come we are not cooperating? Why we don't know you?
I don't know.
I know there are no cheap flights to Krakow from many cities, but we should definitely cooperate.
It's brand new, so
okay.
I welcome you to come and visit and see the opportunities that are.
I will. Thank you.
Cheers.
Any questions from you? Okay, sure.
I have seen that you, on your presentation, proposed new antibiotics, but how do you generate the first candidates for that? Do you use machine learning or mathematical modeling?
No, actually no. That was a PhD project that we used monomers in order to see whether we can actually do something with, for example, 6-amino penicillic core. And now we will be developing this further.
Okay. Thank you.